Welp. Yeah, I did an earlier podcast about my childhood injuries, but a stupid thing didn't upload. So, ooh, that was loud. Trying again. Um, yeah, I got three main significant ones. Three main ones that I really remember. Um, obviously, I've been shot with paintballs and scraped up and all that stuff throughout my years, but there's three that really stuck with me and actually scarred me. Probably gonna go from least to worst. So I think my least significant and noticeable one would have to be my elbow. I scraped up my elbow once. We were in Cascade for a softball tournament, but there was a BMX bike, like a dirt BMX bike track there, and took my little gray mongoose, right? Amazing. I was like 7 at the time. I was doing some jumps, and there was like this portion of it where it kind of rounds up into like a 90-degree, like straight off the ground, like you're straight horizontal when you're riding, then you go back to normal riding. Um, but yeah, so I did that before, but for some reason one of these kids was pissing me off, so I like sped across the track, and I hit that really fast, and I slipped, completely fell off my bike, hit my elbow on the ground first, and skid it like 3 feet. Then my bike fell on me, and I turned, and I was like, I wasn't crying, but I put my elbow up, and I was like, ouch, because it hurt. Kind of a butt crack. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. I've just been very tired very lately. Wait, very tired lately. Yeah, you know what I mean. Anyways, so I put my arm up. I was kind of doing all that. Then the kid who I was pissed off at, he came over. He like threw his bike down. And he's like, back up, because I was starting to get a crowd of people asking if I was okay. They're like, back up. I'm a paramedic. I was like, shut up, kid. So I got up, kind of pushed him off me because he was getting all up in my face. Hopped on my bike with one hand and I started riding over. But I think I handled it like a dope. Like, wow. I handled it pretty well because I was riding my bike, and at this time I could ride my bike with no hands. So I was riding, and I was holding my elbow up above the handlebars, like above my shoulder, right? And then with my other hand, oh my gosh. With my other hand, I was I was steering, but then every time they'd look at me and I'd just wave at them with the hand that I'm using to steer, so I'd be riding no-handed. But yeah, kind of dope. Except, yeah, I have a giant scar on my elbow now from that. It's like thick too. I could like play with it. It's really weird. Yeah, it's like that excess skin on the end of your elbow, but it's a little above that, so it's like I got more excess skin on my elbow. So yeah, fun times. Wait, there we go. I think my second most significant, the middle one. So like, not the least significant, like my elbow, where it left a little scar. This one didn't leave a scar, but it left my foot kind of all cattywampus. I used to play tackle football. I played football for many years of my life. I think 3 years of flag and 2 years of tackle. So 5 years since and I stopped when I was like 12 because I couldn't play anymore. So what's that? 7? Oh my gosh. I hate yawning. So I was like 7 when I started. Anyways, this was tackle football. This was my last season. We were like halfway through the season, right? Doing well. I was getting really good. I was a great linebacker. Right. Everything's going real good for me. Then one day my coach was like, hey, I want you to try receiver. So I was like, okay. So I caught the ball, and I was a good receiver. I caught the ball. I was running, and I go to juke this one kid out, and he kind of drops and grabs my ankle. But the way that he grabbed my ankle is he like put his hands on my heel and the top of my foot, and he pushed down so my foot wouldn't move. Then another kid hit me from the side, and I twisted, and he was holding my foot there, and so my foot went 90 degrees inward, and my knee faced out. So if you can imagine, my knee was, if my knee was straight, my foot was 90 degrees in, and I could touch my heel. I could touch the heel of my other foot. So it was my right foot. I could touch the heel of my left foot with my right foot while keeping my with the toes from my right foot. I could touch the heel of my left foot without moving my knees at all. My knees could be straight. So my right foot was at a 90-degree angle, turned. Wait. Yeah, 90 degrees. Okay. Anyways, that hurt, but it went numb right away. Had to be carried off the field. Went to the hospital. Then what really hurt is when the doctor tried to put it back, he decided to fiddle with it first, and he grabbed my ankle. He's like, tell me if this hurts. And he like starts wiggling it. I was like, ha, 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 yes, it hurts. Jeez, dummy. Wait, that sounded weird. You know what? Ooh, that was really loud. I'm sorry. Yeah, so he starts fiddling with it, and I'm like, that hurts, don't touch it. And then he goes, okay, we're gonna be real quick. And I was like, what do you mean we're gonna be real quick? And he grabs my heel and just like literally slaps my toes, basically. Like, literally just goes, whack! And slaps it and pops back into place. Yeah, I screamed, because that hurt like a butt cheek on a stick. Yeah, it hurt. I like whacked it, and I was like, I hate you. And then we tried to slide the boot on, because I had a boot on there for a while. That was weird. I broke it, but the guy's like, oh, you're fine. You just need a boot. I was like, okay, because it must have been a minor break, but it hurt and it hit nerves. Anyways, so yeah, now my right ankle is a little like, if I stand straight with my knees straight, my right ankle turns in a little bit. It's kind of funny. Yeah, then I think my most significant one, the one that's left me like with the most scar, didn't hurt the most, was I was like 4 or 5, and I was playing volleyball I remember this clearly. I was playing volleyball with a balloon. I was watching volleyball on our little box TV. My mom was in the kitchen. She was facing away from me, so she couldn't see me, and she was cooking something. And we had this big wooden coffee table, right? It was like big too. I don't know why it was so ridiculously huge, but it was. So I was playing volleyball, right? And I hit it a little far, and I go to dive for it, and whack the corner of my eye. Like literally, if it would have been a centimeter over, I would have lost my eye. Yeah, that's how close it was. I hit the corner of my eye on the corner of the coffee table, and I dropped, right? I put my hand there. I was bleeding, like my hand was covered in blood. So I put my hand back on my eye, and I walked over to my mom, and I was like, hey mom. She's like, what? She was like, I'm bleeding. And I take my hand off, and she's like, right? Screams like a little baby. Grabs a bunch of paper towels, literally slaps it on my face. She literally grabbed like the roll of paper towels, by the way. She like grabbed it, ripped off a piece, slapped it on my face. She's like, hold it there. I was like, okay. And she's starting to freak me out. I'm like, I probably just lost an eye, right? Because I tried to open my open my eye. It was my left eye. Tried to open my left eye, and it was and like I couldn't see because I had so much blood in my eye. I couldn't see. And so I was like, oh my gosh, I lost an eye. Yeah, freaking out, right? And I literally remember asking my mom if we should go back and look for my eye. I was like, should we go back and try and find my eye? She's like, you still have your eye in. I was like, oh, okay. So then I calmed down and I was like, well, it doesn't hurt. So yeah, we went there. Then we went to the doctor, and the doctor glued it because he said it was too close to my eye to do stitches. So he glued it, and it stayed shut for a while. But my birthday was like that weekend. I think this was on like a Wednesday, and it was like that weekend. And so, right, had a bunch of people over. We were playing around, and midway through my freaking birthday, my eye splits open again. No, I didn't touch it. I didn't do anything. It was just all my facial movements and all of like me just moving around and banging my head against everything that it popped open again. And it popped open and it started bleeding again. And so we went to the hospital and got it glued again, and it hasn't opened since. So yeah, kind of fun. And then another one. I have another one, kind of significant, kind of like this, but it happened on my other eye. I was playing, we had this game called Tortilla with, we wrap ourselves in a blanket and we try and chase our siblings around the room, and that's what I did. But we had a coffee table there too, and I tripped and whacked my corner of my right eye on the coffee table. Didn't burst it open, didn't bleed, I just hit it, and yeah, now I have 2 scars on each side of my eyes. The one on the left eye, I think, is worse. I don't know, I could be switching the eyes around. I'll have to check soon. Wait, give me a second. I'm gonna run to the bathroom and see which one it is. So yeah, I'm gonna leave. It's my left eye. So my left eye has the bigger scar on it. Yeah. Anyways, hopefully you enjoyed watching. I know this one's a little shorter than the other ones. It's like 2 minutes shorter than the last one. But anyways, thank you for listening. Like and subscribe. Yeah. I don't know if you guys saw. Check the comments on my paintball with Stone PMC. Excuse me. Check that out. We are possibly going to be doing a question and answer type thing. So go check out his channel again. I'll post, or I'll leave a link in the description again for the video that I'm in. Go check it out because it. Hold on. Stupid loud noises. Go check that out again. He had to edit some stuff. I did tell a joke in the middle, so when you see me behind, yeah, I'm okay. I'm the one who at the very beginning has a really hard time getting my barrel sleeve off. The barrel sleeve is the thing that covers my barrel. You can see me, I literally try and get it off, and I can't get it off, so I meme it, and I just pull it off, and I like do a little sass flip, then I walk over. So yeah, I try and plug my own channel, but it doesn't work. So yeah. Anyways, go check out his channel again. Pretty dope guy. Really like him. Probably gonna do some question and answering. So yeah, leave some questions in the comments, please, of this one. This would be like the big one. Like if you have any questions for me at all, just put it in the comments. I don't care what it is. That's your mission. Go put something in the comments. You don't have to like and subscribe anymore. Just put something in the comments so I can have content to make. So yeah. Thank you. Adios, amigos. Yeah. Bye.